Well, thanks for joining us. And in case things look a little different, well, there's a reason for that. We're actually celebrating our 7th anniversary for Rural Radio, our channel on Sirius XM, channel 147. John Jenkinson and myself do a couple long format shows on here. It's called Commodity Wrap. We have a morning edition at 8:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 Central Time, and then another edition at 5:30 Eastern Time and 4:30 Central Time. And it's where we talk in depth about the markets with many of the analysts that you well know from the TV side, but we also have additional ones on there. We go in depth to talk about the markets. Well, one of our guests that we have worked with many times over the years is Todd Bubba Horwitz, and he joins us right now. He's with BubbaTrading.com. He's located in Chicago. And always a treat to visit with you, Todd. Thank you for all the help you have given us on the TV side and the radio side for, well, throughout the years. We started this on July 15th of 2013. It's been quite a ride. So just wanted to welcome you aboard on our anniversary edition from our radio studio here and get your thoughts on what we're seeing happening in the grain market today.
Well, Marlon, it's great to be with you guys, and I've actually been with you the whole way, and it's a happy anniversary, so it's always fun to be a part of the show. In the meantime, the grain market, corn's a little soft. I'm a little concerned. Corn and beans are not acting very well. Wheat looks really solid today. So there's a little bit of concern here, but I think it will resolve itself. I think part of this reason is obviously the equities are exploding once again, and we're in this massive bubble, so money's got to go somewhere, and it's really leaving conditions illiquid, which is taking money with it might normally go into grain. So that's what it looks like at the moment.
So December corn right now is trading two lower at 331 3/4. On these quotes provided by Bar Chart, we look at the soybean trade, and after we had the export sales announced this morning of 389,000 tons to China, we are gaining a little bit. We're led higher by the nearby contracts. August now 3 3/4 higher. We're at 881 3/4. And moving on to our wheat trade in Chicago, we now have that September contract up 10, believe it or not. We're now at 536 3/4. That's a big move there, and that's leading the way, that nearby contract. In the Kansas City trade, we have the September contract now 8 3/4 higher at 451. Look at that. And in the Minneapolis spring wheat market, we currently have September unchanged. That's about all it can muster. 518 3/4 is our last trade, although some of the deferreds are about a penny higher. Todd, overall, these growing tensions here between China and the U.S., some folks are wondering how much that could hamper future export sales. So what do you think about that?
Actually, it may hamper direct sales to them, but let's just go back with the usual. We're in an oversupply situation, which is the biggest problem because food's got to be supplied. The population's continuing to grow. The problem is we're so efficient at growing, and we have not had any disruption. So we're building an oversupply. But China will be buying it from us, whether they're buying it direct or they're buying it through a third party. They will be buying our grain, but right now there's just a massive oversupply. So it's just hard to justify anything right here, and that's, I think, the biggest issue.
A lot of uncertainty in the markets, that's for sure. Well, Todd, as always, thank you for all the help you have given us over the years. We look forward to many more years working with you, and it's been a great ride so far. Thanks for joining us on our 7th anniversary show from Rural Radio. Todd Bubba Horwitz of BubbaTrading.com in Chicago. We'll be back in a moment, and we'll take a look at our livestock trade next.